Coast 104.5. Thanks for being up and at 'em in the morning. In studio, we have Diane Auten. She is a local author. The book is called The Joys of Raising Boys, the good, the bad, and hilarious. Diane, thanks for being up and at 'em. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
So, first of all, talk about when the book is just brand new.
Yes, so it was released July 1st, so it's been out just a little over 2 months.
Now, so many people go, okay, I should write a book. I got so much, I want to write a book, but they don't. Mm-hmm. What made you go, okay, I'm going to do this?
You know, I think all of us have a book in us.
Yeah.
We do. And there's some crazy statistic that like 80% of us have a book in us and never write it. And so I think the world of publishing nowadays, there's so many options. Like I got a coach, for example, and that's what pushed me through. And I went to the Central Coast Writing Conference, which is coming up in September too. And that really pushed me through as well. So just to find someone to mentor you and help you move through, because it's really easy to sit on it and not finish.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, who is this book for?
You know, I originally wrote this book and it is for my boys, Bradley and Nate. And at first I was just writing all these things down and I thought I would print it out as a Word document and hand it to them at some point in their life. And I was sharing all these things on social media, and the book is full of stories, funny stories about raising boys. And it's really for anybody who likes to laugh. But my followers on social media kept saying, you need to write a book. You need to put this into a book. And I thought, whatever, you know. And then Nate, my 4-year-old, one day came up to me and he said, Mom, Sadie is licking her vagina. And I said, she's a dog. Just leave her alone. Yeah. She's okay. And then he said, do all women do that? And I just started cracking up and put it out there on social media. And it just spread like wildfire. And I thought, you know what? Maybe I do have a book in me. So that's how that came to fruition.
You know, now the book is mainly dialogue.
Yes.
Right. So it's almost kind of like you got this person. It's almost like a script. It's like you got this person's line, this person's line.
I love it.
Would you experience these interactions and then just go, oh my God, I need a pen and pad, or like put your phone out and like, oh my God, I need to write this down right now so I don't lose exactly what was said?
Immediately, I'd have to go. I'd either text myself what they said,
That's smart.
or I would just go straight to social media and put it on there. And that's why, again, my followers on a daily basis would see this stuff and they're like, how do these boys say these things all the time? But I teach communication full time at Allen Hancock College, and my husband's super funny. So it's like you put those two things together.
And it's going to happen.
Daily, we've got these funny, and there's stories in there too. It's broken up between kind of bigger stories and little quips.
Yeah. Well, one of them, my favorites, is Nate goes, Mom, are you going to have any more babies? And you go, no, I can't. Your dad had a vasectomy. And Nate goes, what's a vasectomy? And Mom says, it's a little operation where the doctor cuts the tube where the sperm comes out of a man. And then Nate goes, Dad had his tenders cut? And then you go, yes. And then Nate flies down the hall to the living room. Bradley, you'll never believe it. Dad has a vagina.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
So, what are there funny moments? I think. What are your kind of like your picks in
Out
here?
of the book?
Yeah. Do you have any? You have a few that just kind of.
There are a few. There's some of them are longer, but I'll maybe share a really short one.
Sure.
One of my girlfriends really likes this one. So this is the chapters are broken up into like them understanding the woman's body and their own body. So this is out of the woman's body. So the title of this one is On Earning the Best Score Possible. So Bradley said, Mom, can you explain the boob scale to us? And then I said, what boob scale? You know, when a lady's boobs are ranked with a number and then they earn an A, B, or a C, which ranking is the best? And then I said, that's not a ranking, it's her bra size. And so Brad said, so the lady on the TV show My Strange Addiction, who was addicted to plastic surgery and wanted to get her boobs ranked a triple Q, just wanted to make her boobs huge? Yes. Ew, all I'm saying is thank God we are boys.
That's so cute.
I love that. So, I mean, how old are the boys now?
They're 12 and 14 now. So this book took about 10 years to archive all these funny things that they said.
How do they feel about having all this stuff kind of documented? I mean, you're like, your boy's going to be going to prom and he's going to whip out, you're going to whip out this book and show his dates.
You know, they love it. They love the attention. And we've had quite a few book signings. And when they're there and people ask them to sign the book, they just get really excited too. They feel very, very much a part of it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had both of them read the book multiple times in pieces to make sure that they were okay with everything that was in there. There were a few stories I took out that I thought might be a little too humiliating. But for the most part, they're just really genuinely curious in this book. And that's what makes it sweet and funny at the same time.
Well, if they're 12 and 14 now, I'm sure you're getting a whole host of like a different category of things being
Book number
asked
2.
about and said. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm trying to decide, and I have a little appendix in here on the teen years, but I'm trying to decide if we'll do a version 2. But it's not quite as sweet when a 14-year-old says some of these things
Yeah.
as
Right.
a 3 or 4 or 5-year-old.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, like
it's a
with an
little different.
attitude.
4-year-old who has zero idea. Yeah. And you're like, where did you get that?
So I understand the book is up for some award right now.
It is. It's actually up for a Global Author Academy Award. So it was
Wow.
nominated in the memoir category and went up to be evaluated, and a whole bunch of just industry experts looked it over. And so mine made it into the top 10 in
Awesome.
that
Wow, good for
category.
you.
Yeah. So I get to go speak at the red carpet event in October.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
So what would you say to someone who, like you know, had a book inside them
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, maybe they're just kind of on this, you know, leaning, do I do it? Do I not? I don't got the time. I got to work. I got kids. And, you know, kind of convince someone, hey, you need to follow this dream and get this done.
I would say to them that it doesn't have to happen overnight. This
Yeah.
book, again, took me 10 years, and were literally years where I didn't do anything with it. I would sit on it for a year or 2 and just be like, it's exhausting. I don't know where to start. But I would say to just keep doing something around it, even if, you know, I have a friend who mentioned she wants to write a book, but she's scared to get started and doesn't know how to get started. And I just told her, sit down and do an outline of the chapters. Start there.
Yep.
You know,
Right.
and think through what you want to do. It doesn't have to happen overnight, but
Yeah.
I just didn't want to die with this in me and have regrets when I was 70 that I didn't do it because it was a goal.
Yeah, that's really
You know.
cool. Well, great job. The book is called The Joy of Raising Boys, The Good, the Bad, and the Hilarious. You can learn more about Diane Auten. Her last name is Auten, DianeAuten.com. And well, let us know how it goes. And you have any like signings coming up? Or I guess keep us in the loop about stuff.
Yeah, I've done a lot of signings. I don't have any big ones coming up anytime soon, but I will keep
signed
you
my
in the
book.
loop. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, if you want to, you can call in. Diane actually brought a copy of the book for us to give to you. So 783-1045. You can call in now, and we'll give you a signed copy. Well, actually, you can personalize it to the whoever
Yeah,
wins. Very
absolutely.
good. The Joy of Raising Boys, The Good, the Bad, and the Hilarious. Author Diane Auten. She's from Arroyo Grande. Really cool to meet you. Really like
Yeah.
your
Thank
vibe, your
you.
energy,
I
and
know.
what a fun idea.
Thanks so
I agree.
much.
Really
And I love-
exciting stuff.
I love that it says right here, instead of a memoir, it's crossed out. It says a memoir.
A memoir. That's
Memoir.
great. That's really cool. The Joy of Raising Boys, The Good, the Bad, and the Hilarious. Go to DianeAuten.com if you want a copy of the book. She'd be happy to sign one for you now. 783-1045. Thanks for being up and Adam, Diane.
Thank you, Adam.
You're listening to Up and Adam in the Morning